Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. Today's adventure takes us to the back roads of Central Florida. Just kind of away from crowds, congregations of people, but not farm animals. Cows. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? My goal is to do an update on the Desert Inn in Yeehaw Junction, so heading that direction. It's about 45-50 miles, give or take. See what we can find along the way, there and back. There's a solar power facility past that fence line. A lot of grids there. Not allowed to cross that fence line, however. High voltage, the signage states. This is way out here. Hiding out over there? Just hanging around? All right. See ya. One could really do some thinking out here. Here's a unique plant. The bloom on top is an insect, a fly of some sort just landed on top of it. I want to keep my distance just a little bit. Don't want to get too close to the nest, but look up top there. Maybe we'll get a peek. You up there? Are you up there? I heard you. Being shy? Okay, I'll leave you be. There she is. Pretty cool. I'll be checking on her young, making sure they're safe. Okay, bye. Obviously out of season. These bushes or trees that are planted here, rows of them, they're all dried up now that it's springtime. To be honest, I don't even know what season they would be ripe. Some empty trailers over there, and someone has erected a cross as well. The oldest known public school building in Osceola County, here in Kenansville. And transferred to this property is the old post office. Right over there. Zip code 32739. The Heartbreak Hotel, which I've heard is used as office space now. No correlation to Elvis Presley. It was rumored that for a long time, but just a clever name. It looks as if the front doors have been boarded up for one reason or another. And this classic old building, the First State Bank, has been sitting here for a heck of a long time. Curtains have been pulled back and we can see in the windows. This is the first time I've ever been able to peek inside this. Old-timey phone on the wall. A tiny safe that states Railway Express Agency over there in the corner. Date stamp there on the walkway in on the tile. 1914. I really hope this opens one day as a museum of some sort. Kenansville is a very teeny tiny community. Quaint. On a side note, this area is not very mountainy. Not a hill in sight. It's also interesting to note that way back in the day, running parallel to this road used to be railroad tracks. Before I walk over and show you some remnants, I'm just gonna say hi to this little turtle. Hello there. Having a good day? Okay, see ya. According to the info I've always heard, the tracks ran along here, and occasionally you will see a structure like this one, which was adjacent to them. So this is a remnant of the old railroad. This building with the open door. Don't go in. It's a trap. It is kind of neat to think about, however, even though the rails, the wood beams are gone, there are still some memories out here in the middle of nowhere, Florida. I don't know your age, and it wouldn't be polite to ask, but were you around back in those times, or did you hear stories from your parents or grandparents about the old railroad? I don't remember, huh? You can almost kind of picture it, see it in your head running parallel. There's another structure there. This is a bit of a surprise, in all honesty. I didn't expect it to be fully standing. I knew parts of it would be, but they have not removed anything since a couple days before Christmas last year, when an 18-wheeler ran into the front of the historic Desert Inn. All they have done since those days, or since that occasion, is put up a fence around it. That's it. Nothing has been removed. Wow. Before arriving, I was trying to think about what it would look like once I got here. My thought was that this entire front portion would have been taken away, you know, bulldozed down, and maybe the back end would remain, but nope, all of it's here. Founded as a trading post in the late 1880s, the current building dates before 1925 and served as a supply and recreational center for cattle drovers, lumbermen, and tourists during the era when much of Osceola County was under development. And if it sat here this long after destruction, odds are pretty good that there is no hurry. And it could be this way for a long time. Got the do not cross line there on the opposite side. That was put up almost immediately. And then following this chain link. When I heard the news of that late evening, the following day drove out here, as I did today, to document the event and what had transpired. And now I'm back, and it's eerily a little deja vu moment. Months later, still the same. There is quite a bit of signage stating that this has been deemed structurally unsafe. Although down here, kind of slithered through that little opening. I am not going to do so. I'm just going to look from outside. In one aspect, I'm kind of excited that it's still here. In another one, I'm thinking, what the heck? Parts of it need to go. This was a very cherished place for a lot of locals and those who pass through. Now, I know nothing about architecture, building something, putting a home or business as far as the facade goes together. Construction is not my forte. But if I had to guess, I could just take off this end, get rid of the debris, and put another wall on it, enclosing it, leave the rest of it. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Or possibly there are plans in the works to get rid of all of it. Maybe it's just a waiting game. They figured no sense in taking some of it away. If it's all going to go, just do it all in one shot. I could maybe see that happening. The answer is when. And if. Guess I'll have to wait and see, you know, in the future, way down the road, if we come back to Central Florida, we can check it out again and see if there's any progress. Who knows? Should also mention that it was placed on the National Register of Historic Places back in 1994. That could have something to do with its current state. It could. The thing about this low-lying areas of water Oh, listen. I heard a grunting. Which means there could be alligators through here. Don't want to go wading. Can't see them. But they're in there. Lake Marion. No dumping of fish in the ramp or park area. I would walk out on this dock, but there is a lot of bugs. I started to walk that direction and they were everywhere, kind of guarding the wooded platform. That's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe by doing so. It helps keep you in the loop and up to date on future uploads here on this channel. Take it a step further. Ring that notification bell. And if you enjoyed this particular episode, oh, there's tadpoles down there. Give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know you care. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.